Here's our research topic: the influence of character customization on identity construction in Avakin Life. The first part is introduction. In recent years, the emergence of virtual communities triggered by the popularity of the metaverse concept has prompted scholars to focus on the study of virtual communities. In order to live in the virtual world, people need to create a mirror image of themselves in the virtual world. Therefore, it's particularly important to study the identity construction of players in the virtual world. This research based on the Avakin Life is a virtual world that was developed by Lockwood Publishing. The most important function of this platform is a high degree of freedom in the character customization. In Avakin Life, players can change their appearances according to their wishes, such as hair, eyes, eyeballs, or different costumes. So based on these things, this is our research questions. Research question 1 is: what is the relationship between character customization and the player's identity construction in Avakin Life? Research question 2 is: does character customization in virtual worlds has different effects on the identity construction of long-term and short-term players? To conduct this research, we found 5 previous articles. In these 5 articles, the most important for this research is that Freeman and Malloy's research. They found that there are 2 main ways for users to construct their identities: construct it based on their real-world self and construct their identity based on the characteristic of the platform. This research based on the 2 relevant theories: symbolic interactionism and identity theory.
We use a qualitative method, observation and interview took place in the apps. Initially, we tried to recruit through direct messaging, but this led to resistance. So second strategy employed by based on Fetterman's big net approach, we try building rapid through small talk, social interaction and mini games before formally invite them in the interview. So 14 respondents agreed to participate, but due to technical challenges and respondents' availability, we managed to collect for a complete interview. 9 respondents left during the interview. 1 data was unrecorded due to technical issues. The study employed an ethnographic design focused on Avakin life culture. Interviews were conducted with open-ended questions, and observations were made during in-game interaction, such as dancing, role-playing, and mini-games. The most active engagement periods were between 2 to 4:30 p.m. As the complete participants, we fully immerse ourselves in the virtual environment. This involved engaging in social activities, such as attending house parties, role-playing, and giving virtual gifts. The decision roles are as data collector, where we need to get the interview and observation data. Interview by using structured engagement strategies to gain responses. Interpreter by translating text-based communication, symbols, and internet slangs. However, challenges arose, including data loss, participants' abandonment, interaction blocks, and occasionally we have to encounter insultations and sexual harassment. The finding reveals short-term players labeled as A, B, C played for 6 to 18 months. Respondents A saw his avatar as an 80% accurate representation of himself. Respondent B and C viewed their avatar merely as social tools. Long-term players labeled as D played for 6 years, used her avatar for self-expression and escapism, customization, and reflected different phases of her identity. The finding shows that short-term players prioritize social interaction over avatar customization, while long-term players may develop a stronger attachment to the avatar. However, the identity construction is shaped more by personality than by the duration of play. Through this study, we found that avatar customization are unique to each player. Some view avatar as an extension of themselves, while some as social tool. Importantly, the length of time spent in the game does not significantly impact the identity construction. Rather, it is the player's choice to portray their identity.
Here is our research conclusion. The first one is character customization helps players complete the construction of their self-identity in the virtual world, and the impact of character customization on the construction of players' identity will not have too much impact due to the increase of time. The second one is some players don't pay attention to the presentation of the self in the character, but are more focused on building their own identity in communication and interaction. Here is the summary of the research. This study supposes the previous survey results. The character is an extensive extension of the player's self in the virtual world. And this research has some limitations due to the limitation of sample size, diversity, and the complexity of human personality. And the second situation in this study failed to fully explain the relationship between character customization and player identity construction. For the future study, researchers can increase the number of respondents and spend more time contacting and observing the respondents.